So this is my video on my little how-to, or how I did, my little cat litter box hideaway cubby hole idea. Basically, it was my solution. I didn't want to have a cat litter box in my house. Really, the best place to put a cat litter box probably in a laundry room, which I didn't want to do either. So I wanted it just kind of completely outside the house. So my solution was to actually put it in the garage and have like a little area for the cats to walk out into. So I'm going to show you what I did to do that and some ideas to do it the easy way, the easy route, or to do it slightly more harder route. So let me show you what kind of the idea is. So in my house, coming from my garage into my house, I have like this thing they call the drop zone, what the builder called it. It's basically like some hooks for some coats. It's like a little foyer area, and it's got like a thing there with some drawers. So anyway, the best, if I didn't want to put it in the laundry room, the best place, I guess, to put a litter box would be probably right here, out of the way, not too much of a scent, but still, I don't like it there. It still is blocking. There's litter that still gets on the floor, and it's still pretty strong scent. So my solution is to actually put it into the garage, and how I'm going to do that is basically I cut a hole going into my garage. Now basically you do need a wall that's going to go into the garage to do this, so there are the limitations that you have. So this is the cabinet that hole goes into. Now what I did is I bought an unfinished cabinet from Lowe's that was damaged, where I got a discount on it, and that was the damage. I just patched it up and didn't really care since it was going to be outside for this. And then I just put some stain on it. Now I also put some locks on the doors so the cats can't open up the doors. But I also put a piece of thin, I think it was 3/8 or 1/4 inch plywood on the bottom of it, and then put this linoleum pieces on the top, and then put some caulking around the outside or the perimeter of it, just to kind of seal it in a little bit for any accidents. I also put some weather stripping along the edges here to create a seal when the doors are shut and you don't have a draft coming in and then therefore pushing the litter odor back into the house. So coming from this side, now you can see with the light how it looks. So what we did here is cut the original hole. This is against the stud, and then I ended up putting a piece of, just take this out, you can see here, I put another piece of, I screwed a 2x4 into the wall. So now I have two pieces of wood on the sides here, which I'm going to anchor my box into. Now, the box, I just measured the specs. I originally, as I previously said, I cut the box to specs. As I previously said, I'd already cut the hole, so I just ended up making about the same size. I ended up buying a piece of wood that's 16 inches wide, 4 feet long, from Lowe's that was unfinished, that you use for bookshelves, and then I'm just cutting this down. I'll put links to all the materials that I used on this project. Now I also stained it before I cut it, which is why the inside is stained. And here's a couple of shots of me working on the casing on the inside of the cabinet here. The little black around there is weather stripping that I used as a seal where the shortness of the cabinet and box met, and I liked using that. It gave a nice seal, and I didn't really have to, I could just pull the casing off if I ever want to take the cabinet off. I used a brad nailer just to staple in the casing around the edge. I left a little gap at the bottom there. I didn't want the casing to actually touch the bottom of the tile. Just makes it easier for cleaning. You know, I didn't even really need to make the casing look good. I mean, it's the inside of the box, but I think it looks fine. And one final shot of the final hole with the casing around it. I got to do a little bit more work around the drywall patch that I did. That's a little poor, but I'm pretty happy with the way the box turned out. And so yeah, thanks for watching, and give me a thumbs up if you liked the video.